Just weeks after they reopened, they were forced to shut down.
We did everything. Our staff were wearing masks. We had sanitizing stations. We did weekly tests.
But all bars in Florida now banned from selling alcohol after a record spike in cases. On Sunday, 8,500 new confirmed infections. The day before, over 9,500, shattering previous single-day totals. Young adults blamed for ignoring physical distancing and told to stay home. Miami's famous beaches closed for the 4th of July weekend. Anyone not wearing a mask will be fined.
We need our residents to cooperate with us. We're asking them to please help us.
The surge of cases most pronounced in a handful of southern and western states that reopened earlier and more aggressively, despite warnings by health officials to wait.
Clearly we opened up too fast, too soon. In my district in the Rio Grande Valley, we had a 700% increase in just the last 30 days.
Just days after touting optimism about the U.S.'s response to the pandemic, Vice President Mike Pence canceled rallies in Florida and Arizona due to a surge in numbers. Though still attended a scheduled rally at a Dallas church, trying to keep the faith.
We'll see our way through these challenging times. We will restore our nation's health. We will renew our freedom.
A message taken a little too soon in Arizona this weekend as the U.S. continues on a dark trajectory with the highest known death toll of any country in the world.
What's going on next door can creep through the borders. We have to be very vigilant about travel and very vigilant about border crossings.
As America gears up to celebrate its 244th birthday, still very much in grips of a crisis. Tina Lovegreen, CBC News, Vancouver.
Of course, the border is largely closed, but Canadians may be understandably worried by what they're seeing south of the border, and so we've got Dr. Isaac Bogosh with us right now. Dr. Bogosh, should we as Canadians really be concerned about what's happening south of the border?
Absolutely. We know that things are getting worse in many parts of the United States. This infection is taking off in many of the southern states, but it's certainly affecting other states as well. And given that we share a huge land border with them, we have to be very concerned that if this border is ever opened, we'll re-import cases into Canada and undo a lot of the hard work that we've done in Canada in getting this infection under control here.
Yeah, you say it's under control, and yet we hear about 10 million cases worldwide. It does seem, in spite of the progress happening here, that things are kind of getting worse and not better worldwide.
Yeah, sadly, that's the case. Things are really getting worse and worse on a global standpoint. And that's largely related to either poor policy and poor planning or not implementing the policy. And of course, sadly, we know some places just don't have the capacity to manage cases, such as other high-income countries. So I think those are the main reasons why this is getting worse on a global scale.
Well, something for us certainly to watch out for. Dr. Isaac Bogosh, thanks very much.
Anytime.